forward also affects
it's the biggest
overall
thing.
flex.
It's the biggest thing, I feel.
Oh, that's a turn. Tya Zebrowski aiming for a 7.4 and on her way. She's got a quarterfinal so far this year. She wants to at least make another semifinals, and this will put her on her way.
Combination of major maneuvers into the lip, carves it back, really nice and tight too. And how radical is the difference of that turn right there at the end. Got to watch out with fully riding out of it. But look at this combo at the beginning. Into the lip, finds a bully pure bull right. And I love the way she not only brought this carve down, she cut it just a bit short, keeping that speed on drive down the line. And as you can see here, adds the variety. That's the spice of life. And scores in Kaipo.
She's going to come undone, and on the outside, Tya, who's got a score on the way, will get the opportunity to extend again. So life about to get difficult for the surfer from Portugal, because Tya has just slammed that oncoming section, giving us one of the biggest finishes in the morning.
Swamped, unfortunately. Timing just off, and then Tya behind her. Just really good placement of these maneuvers. Up tie in the pocket here. Then when it goes again, big swoop, check turn. But this final finishing moment, bang, it had some impact. Had a thud to it when she teed off there.
There it is in the slow-mo. Super strong. Gets the finish right in Yolanda Hopkins' face.
So many surfers over the years. Have a look at that wave rattling down the point here. And it's Tya who's going to take it.
Yeah, it's a nice looking section standing up here, and another rock solid turn to finish off.
I like it.
A ride there. Trying to better a 7.1. So short-footed. She's got company there on the inside.
She's approaching the wave. Let's have a look at Zabrowski's wave here. Off the bottom, off the top. Swooping turn, and then comes through to the inside again. Throws.
Section to get a more vertical approach in. Tya trying to get rid of a 5.5 here. Really laning that board over and comboing it up beautifully here on the inside. Super impressive.
That is great surfing. Really, really good surfing there from Zabrowski. Just in complete control the whole time.
And has got herself back into that second position. Tya is about to separate herself from the field here, Rich. This was a really well-surfed wave.
Stone and Wood slow-mo. Let's have a look at the technique. Really leaning on that heel side rail through the carve. Staying right in the perfect part of the wave, and then just hits that final section. Critical manoeuvre there. And then gets a little foam rebound to finish off.
It was people like Coco Ho, Caroline Marks, Isabella Nichols, but now she's here fighting to get through this round.
Tya Zebrowski up and riding. If you don't know much about Tya, you have been living under a rock. This is one of the best surfers in the world, bar no one. And at only 13, let's take a look at the replay here, Jess.
8 points, excellent surfing here. So much speed, straight into it, just belts it in the most critical part of the wave, kicks the fins out the back on that next one. Gets so close on that section, just a bit of an avalanche hitter on that, but Tya.
For TT at the moment, 9 on the clock. She's got priority. She'll use it here. Here she goes up and swinging first turn into the lip, and then gets a snap with a bit of spray, and then trying to find speed in here. It's a sluggish wave, and she'll just sort of almost pause completely before doing this on the inside. So finding that speed and getting the rotation done. Pretty much on dry rocks as well, and a little look in at the panel. So trying to fire up her heat here, Binzi.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe she heard you say her wave was looking sluggish, because all of a sudden, bang, Jack in the box, just popped that aerial on the end section. It's a great point of difference to be able to, have that one in your back pocket and be able to pull it out. Here's what Tya got up to on the first half of this wave, just some rail work. A little bit of a flat section, then once it ran again, she saw the ramp coming at her, got the tail nice and high, and spun out of that one.
It's be interesting to see where this goes with the panel. We haven't seen airs at all from the women. We had a day where the men were doing them every heat multiple times. We haven't seen any in the women's division. How is this going to compare to the power turns that Bella was doing? For example, obviously the 8 is the big score in the heat. Where's this going to go?
Yeah, it's an interesting one because it wasn't the biggest section, but she got her tail really high. That was beautifully executed. And, yeah, just stomped the landing as well. Greased that one. So the judges, that's going to throw the cat well and truly amongst the pigeons.
Out the top of the wave. Meanwhile, here's Tya.
Oh.
What great first hit. Such good timing. There's the jam on the rail. Even the setup turns look sparky. She needs a finish here.
Wow.